Hello females on fire, how's it going? It's the end of the week and I hope you have been burning it up in the business world. I just wanted to pop in today to talk about just a couple of things that I think are super important and particularly focus on those of you that are just starting out. The three things I wanted to talk about was firstly, just doing it, just taking action. Secondly, I wanted to talk about ditching the overwhelm, and thirdly I wanted to talk about mindset. So let's take the first one of those, which is just getting out there and just doing it. It's very easy to put off doing things and thinking I'll get around to it later, or I just need to make this better, and it comes down to fear. I've been there, I've felt it, and I'm saying no more to fear. Fear can go and piss off for all that I care. You don't need to be afraid, you just need to take action. Even if you're taking small steps towards achieving your goals, that is progress. When you're first starting out, don't be afraid, just get out there and try things. You've got nothing to lose. Planet Internet has got billions of people on it, and if you do a few things wrong, it's not really going to get noticed. And actually, it often means if you do things wrong, people warm to you more. They like to see the errors that other people make. So if you're just starting out, get involved, join a few Facebook groups that are relevant to your niche or your industry, and join in with conversations, ask questions, reply to other people's questions, put out some interesting tips or some interesting strategies or advice, and just see what sort of feedback you get and see if you can get conversations going. Business is all about relationships and building conversations. The other thing you could do is put together an opt-in, something that people would find useful, and offer it out there, see who wants to take it. If you've got an email list, even if it's got one person on, even if it's your mother, start getting into the practice of sending out emails every day, talking about what you're doing, talking about your plans, talking about your dreams, your aspirations, anything that you think people might want to hear about. And it's funny because people often want to hear about the things that you think won't be very interesting. So that's the first thing. The second thing was ditching the overwhelm. And it's so easy today to get swamped by information. There is so much information out there. And I know I do it as well. You sign up for all these great freebies and these opt-ins, and before you know it, your inbox is drowning in information. So if you're just starting out, I want you to stop doing that. Just choose 2 or 3 people to follow, sign up to their stuff, digest their stuff, live and breathe what they talk about, and put it into action. And then if that's working for you, great, continue with that. If it's not, unsubscribe and sign up to something new, but don't allow all these new influences to keep coming into your inbox. Otherwise, you'll end up being paralyzed with fear for not doing anything. So that's the second thing. And I'm going to talk more about sort of inbox management as well, because I've got a couple of tips that really work for me and leave me feeling sort of energized when I open my inbox and I find there's very little in there. And the third thing is mindset. Mindset is so important, and a lot of people say it, and I didn't really believe it, and now I'm starting to see what they really mean. People say mindsets of 90% of being successful in business is all about mindset. You need to go out there with a positive mindset. You need to believe in yourself. I obviously believe in you, and I know you can create great things, but you've got to have that belief, and you've got to approach things in a positive way. Otherwise, that will shine through in what you do, in your interactions. People can sense fear a mile off. They can sense if you don't feel like you're good enough. So just put yourself out there. You can be whoever you want to be. You can create whatever you want to create. So give it a go and see what happens. So hopefully those 3 tips are good for, people who are just getting going. So let's think about, mindset, be positive, overwhelm, ditch the overwhelm, scrub your inbox clean and just choose 1 or 2 people to follow. And just get out there and take action, even if it's something very small. I'd love to hear what it is you're going to do, what you're planning to do, where you want to get to, and what small steps you're going to do to start realizing your dream. Also, watch this space. Coming up next week, I've got something which is perfect for you if you're just starting out. It's great if you've also got an existing business, but if you're just starting out, it's going to be a great way to make some money and also to grow that list of yours. I hope everyone has a stupendously, incredibly and uplifting weekend, and come back on Monday morning fully refreshed